So here we are, felting away. You see, I have them together here. We need leaves on this, you know.
Here we are. Here we are. How are we doing?
Fine.
Just had to go and admire the weaving. I think I probably should go home
Okay.
and play with my computer. I'm not really looking forward to it. Somehow or other, you know, I never get much satisfaction from achieving things on the computer. You know, when you've made something, you can look at it.
That's true.
But
Yeah.
somehow you've been fiddling with this thing and it doesn't really work, and you've,
Oh, yes, that's a very,
you know, and you've
a big,
deleted it by mistake and got it all back. And well, then found you hadn't deleted it. When you've done it all again, you suddenly find you didn't delete it. But you can undo delete
sometimes.
which is useful. But my computer's doing a very funny thing. It won't forward messages to people. I don't know why it's doing it. I really don't want to phone Storm and ask them, but you know, if you send me a letter and I say reply and write back to you, it doesn't send it. So I
It
have to
sounds like it's your mail program.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It could be that your computer is starting to need sometimes it loses
A
things.
checkup or something. But if I copy and paste and then send it to you, it goes to you.
Oh, I see.
But if I reply, you know, it's really weird. And I suddenly find I've got all these things in my outbox that haven't gone, which is rather worrying.
Yeah, I know there's... Try, something like a disk defrag or something, the computer clean up these things that you've got them in your own system. If you go on your start menu. And sometimes there's little bits and pieces of things that are lost, bits of programs and files that are messed up.
Yes.
The links to the parts of
It's
the
just such a
programs.
little tiny thing, and everything's coming in fine, but it's just funny when I say reply,
It doesn't do it.
and yet if I cut and paste and send it to you, it goes. Just the reply is not what it likes. So it's a bit of a nuisance, really. Anyway, I think we've done a wonderful job. I think the bird looks fine now he's attached, don't you?
Yes.
And that's lovely. You've done a lovely job with your little bits here.
I think we have ourselves a real...
I think we do too, and you've even
Morning
stuck in the
glory
little
vine.
bits of green.
Yeah. Little bits of leaves.
Tiny little bits of green. Isn't that fun?
Okay, well,
Okay.
you're packing it all up and
Yes, I'm going to
taking it
pack it
home.
up and take it home. Put it all away in its little... Oh, now that's better. How do you like the birds disappearing into the sunset?
Oh, that looks nice.
Well, it was rather an empty one. This was, I think, the first one we ever did. Oh, I think they...
everybody got the hang of it, I guess.
Well, you know, the beginning, it was the beginning.
Yeah.
And and then compared to the other ones, it suddenly looked empty. I don't think
I like
mind.
your bird and the...
I think my little bird is quite sweet, don't you? He looks sort of a cheeky bird, don't you think?
He looks upside down or something. Looks like he's not put together quite right.
I do.
Looks
But
like a
your
wing.
flowers are lovely.
I like them. They're kind of wispy.
Mm. But the birds, I think, over there are rather good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Well, I think we can say this one's done. And this one I don't think really needs much more. Actually, there's just one thing I can do to that. That something's happened to that butterfly.
Mm-hmm. This needs a bunch of felting here on this. This is all going to fall off.
Perhaps I can't do it then.
Well, no, this sunflower, the leaves of the sunflower.
But they got messed up.
Well, no, they're not messed up, but and nothing looks like it's on very tightly.
Well, this one I don't think is felted as well as the others.
Hmm.
You know, it's not as, I think it needs more felting.
Right.
This is the one we did out there. But that needs a little bit of attention. Anyway, I didn't want to do it now, I'll do it another time. But I think it does need more felting. But I think that one's done, don't you?
It looks very good. Looks like, I think it needs another butterfly here.
You think it needs just a little more something?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Not
so
right
we-
now though, we
No.
don't know.
We might give it another butterfly down there. That's what's so nice about needle felting, is that we can do this sort of afterthought.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a tapestry. Once it's done, we've got, you know,
And where
done.
does this go?
Well, I wrapped them up.
Putting it
I wrapped them up in these.
separately or together?
They were separate, but I don't know where the other sheet's gone to. Well, that was one of them. Maybe this is the other sheet.